Hey guys, Chase here, and today's trick tip we'll be doing the tray flip.
The tray flip, also known as a 360 flip, as on the board is a 360 pop shove it and a kick flip put together into one fluid motion, as you can see on screen here.
Okay, so when it comes to doing the tray flip, your foot placement, you're going to have your front foot about in the middle of the board, have your half of your foot hanging on at a slight angle. You have your back foot, which is the most important part of the whole trick, hanging off in the pocket with your toes hanging off. And with that, you're going to have to scoop your foot, and that's what gets it to do the 360 pop shove it. So how to actually do it, you have your foot placement, and you're going to want to pop. And you don't need to flick off that much, you kind of just flick off just a little bit. And this is the most important part, you're going to not pull back, but you're going to actually like scoop it around like a circle, and that's what's going to get it to fully come around. Because if you just flick it back, you're going to, if you're lucky, get it to like here and not the full 360. So you're going to really want to have it hanging off and scoop it as hard as you can. And have your front foot there. After you scoop it, just to catch the board, stomp on it, and roll away. And if you find yourself having trouble getting the full rotation, just stop doing tray flips and just really work on getting your 360 pop shove it down really well. And also, you got to make sure to have a really nice kick flip, because you don't want to barely learn how to kick flip and maybe a varial kick flip, and to go straight to tray flips, because you're not going to be properly ready for it, and it's going to take you a lot longer than it should be when you're properly ready.
This is a zoomed in clip of me scooping my foot on the board while doing the trick, which is also the most important part of the trick.
There are many things that people do wrong with the tray flip, and I'm going to show you how to prevent those. One of the things is when people either have their foot on the board too much or off too much, which can lead to over or under rotating the board, and you can't land it, because tray flip is like one of those tricks you have to get it perfect to land it. Another thing is when kids or people scoop either too much or too less, and that can be easily prevented just by having your foot hang off a lot on the board and just really scooping it kind of like a circle motion, and that helps get the board all the way around, and your foot should meet it there to stop it. And one other thing that also goes along with that is that sometimes people, when they try to do it, they don't scoop hard enough, or they just scoop straight back. And that's kind of like more like a pop shove it. But when you scoop it, you really got to make the full circle, or else you will not land the tray flip.